Welcome back everybody to 10 Minutes With. My name's Eden Dried Fruit and this is our final, I promise, Afterburner game. It is Afterburner, Sega Ages, Afterburner Complete? Well, whatever. It's on the Sega Saturn. I don't have my Sega Saturn set up here. I do apologise. It's in the house with the other two that are in the loft. Yes, it's a weird flex, I don't care. So we're going to be playing on the Mr. Core, which is supposedly pretty good. We'll see. And we will finally be able to answer the question, is Afterburner a good game? I still don't know if I'm playing Afterburner 1 or 2. It's just so annoying because every version of Afterburner I play is listed as Afterburner, but when you start the game up, it's Afterburner 2. I don't get it. But anyway, so I guess we can never really truly answer the question, but let's just call it Afterburner because they seem really similar anyway. Hey, let's get on. Okay, so, wait, no. That's what we want. We want the full experience. Okay, let's do this. Let's get comfy. Relatively so, anyway. See, this is the same kind of intro as the other Sega Ages version. It's not actually that loud. I'm going to turn that up. Standard Sega Afterburner intro. No, wrong button, moron. Okay, options. Why no buttons working? Let's press start. Yeah, same old. I do have scan lines activated. Yeah, same old. So far, very similar to the 32X version. In fact, I feel like it's got to be pretty much the 32X version. Seems fairly slow. Where are my fire buttons? Seriously, where are my fire buttons? Okay. Oh, it's all reversed. Okay. Well, so far, easier than the PlayStation 2 version. Am I supposed to be killing these guys? Because they don't really seem to... But yeah, oh fuck, okay, I'll take it back. I mean, given that this is a Sega Saturn, right, this should be pretty much 1-1 with the arcade, right? I think that's fair to say. I mean, it feels nice, actually. It feels a little bit better than the 32X version. Again, pretty tricky to find, to get a bead on. Actually, well, I don't know. The rockets actually seem kind of easier to see. Oh shit. Oh fuck me. Again, I think this is a Japan-only version. As far as I know, anyway. Like this, yeah, oh fucking hell, dude. Yes, I know I suck. I know I suck. I don't need you to tell me that I suck. Oh wow, no continues, really? Holy shit. This game does not fuck around. Let's give ourselves some extra controllers. Okay. Give ourselves some extra ships. Roll. Triangle button only. That doesn't make sense. Fine. At this point, this is probably like what, my 6th Afterburner game, and I am feeling a little afterburnt out at this point. Oh, there you go. It is possible indeed to kill people with the Vulcans, but I think it's only when you're pretty much close on like that. I mean, in terms of comparisons, it's, you know, only minor differences mostly between the versions. I mean, well, once you get into the later versions anyway, because at that point hardware limitations are no longer a problem. So one version is pretty much the same as the next, from the 32X onwards at least anyway. I mean, the PlayStation 2 actually goes above and beyond. But I don't know, this one seems like it plays a little bit differently in terms of enemy placement and that. I mean, comparing it to the 32X version now, pretty much solely. I still suck. I'm still absolutely dog shit at this game. I suppose in total I've spent an hour with Afterburner as a whole franchise or series or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, the PlayStation... None of the versions really do anything drastically different except for the PlayStation 2. And even then it's just up-res graphics, right? I mean, yes, there's the what I forget what it's called, really. Arrange mode. But then I think, like I say, just alternate ships. Like the gameplay doesn't really alter drastically. I need to speed up. How do I speed up? Where are my speed up buttons? Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Fuck, dude. There's got to be some trick to this that I'm missing. Damn it. I mean, of all the versions, I mean, I'd say probably one of the more interesting ones to play is like the earlier versions, just because they are really quite drastically different. Probably the Commodore Amiga is my favourite out of that sort of era of games, I guess. Master System kind of sucks. NES isn't great. One continue, fuck me, I guess. See, just some different game modes would be nice, but I think they just kind of, do you know what I mean? They just kind of shit all these out and don't really add anything to it. Oh, okay. I've somehow unlocked continues. Did I? Oh, that's weird. Did I press something? I don't know. For some reason I was able to continue that time. Maybe there's a depth to this game that I am unaware of. I mean, yes, there probably is. There is probably more to the meta of this game than I am aware of. I don't know. I suppose my problem with this game, and I suppose all of the Afterburner games in general, we're sort of getting to final thoughts here and conclusions on the series, are that across all of the games, the problem that I have is being able to see what the fuck I'm trying to avoid. Because look, okay, the graphics are not the clearest. I do like pixel art, right? But look, you fire your own. As soon as you fire your own missile, your view is obscured by the smoke from the trail of your own rockets, right? So then you have to kind of deal with that shit. And try and find the goddamn missiles as well. Like, see the missiles that are approaching you. it's just kind of a mess. I feel like things should be sort of zoomed out a little bit maybe, and at a slightly different angle, because everything is just kind of stacked on top of itself. Like, the smoke, the trail of smoke from my missiles, the missiles of them, and just... The enemies following me, for example. I don't know, I feel like it when it was first released, like Afterburner, it was not a perfect game. I mean, it's alright, it's an alright game, but it was not a perfect game, and since then it's only ever really been ported from console to computer or whatever. This is kind of neat. This is not on the 32X version, I don't believe. And rather than building on that and refining that gameplay, they've missed an opportunity at every step of the run. Have the original version of the game, by all means, but then, again, do an arrange mode, like on the PlayStation 2, and just some variation or some refinement. But the Afterburner series hasn't seen any of that, as far as I'm aware, unless there's like a newer game on maybe the 360 or some shit like that. There's been no innovation, and I suppose that is ultimately the problem with it, and the best version of the game, like chronologically, I guess. It's the best version of the game is the newest chronologically, because it's been able to emulate the arcade more accurately, right? It's something that art from adversity, i.e., trying to port the game to earlier systems, hasn't really had an effect on, if you know what I mean. So the early versions of the games, yes, although they're kind of interesting, kind of quirky, they've all been kind of working towards arcade accuracy the whole time, when the original arcade game was never really that great to begin with. I personally believe, you know, if you're an Afterburner fan, hey, look, I don't mean to shit on your cornflakes. Now, let's get to final thoughts, because this is kind of where we're at now anyway. Let's mute that shit and press this. And I think that's the problem. Their focus has been on that rather than actually making the game better. So I suppose ultimately the verdict is Afterburner a good game? I'm going to say it's not great. It's very much a product of its time when it was first released, and I think that's its biggest fault, really. They're trying to preserve that, you know, is kind of where it kind of falls flat for me. That said, if you're going to play a console version of this game, the Sega Saturn is the best one, I think, because, you know, in terms of, it's fucking hard, don't get me wrong. I mean, this is normal I'm playing it on. It's probably the best version I played. I really like the Commodore Amiga version, because it was more amusing. I think it was actually really easy as well, that one. Maybe that's why I like it. Hang on, let's go full cam. Yeah, and the PlayStation 2, again, I don't know, the 3D graphics on that don't really do it for me, because it, like, everyone has that sort of criticism nowadays of modern games where they say, oh, it looks like a PlayStation 2 game, in a derogatory sense, yeah? And I suppose Afterburner on the PlayStation 2 adds some sort of, you know, weight to that criticism, if you know what I mean, because the 3D graphics on there are not particularly good, you know? But like I say, I think that was a kind of a budget title. So, like, yeah, there you go. I suppose that's my final thoughts. In summary, should you play Afterburner in 2025? Well, I'll let you decide. I can't make that decision for you. What the fuck am I, your dad? Yes, play it. It's all right. I mean, by now, I think you can kind of... You're either coming out of the woodwork to to hate on me, rightly so, I suppose, for being bad at the game and probably criticising a game that you like. That's absolutely fine. I'm not going to, you know, hold that against you. or you're looking at it kind of thinking, nah, I think I've seen enough and it doesn't really interest me. So I don't know. Is anyone on the fence about Afterburner 2? Is anyone not aware of? I mean, yes, there probably are people that are not aware of Afterburner 2. There you go, folks. I'm going to leave it there because I'm at the risk of just retreading familiar ground. Yeah. But anyway, I have overall enjoyed my time with the Afterburner games. Good and bad, you know. Good and bad experiences can be an enriching thing, and they can make you a well-rounded person, which I am not. But I'll get there in the end through playing shitty old games. It does look good. I do really like the pixel art style. Like it does look pretty fucking neat, and it's quite impressive that they accomplished this like all the way back in 1980, like what, 6 or whatever it was. 5 or 6. But yeah, to actually play it, it fucking sucks. I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. Anyway, that was 10 minutes with. I mean, over the course of the games, it's been more likely, you know, an hour and a half with at this point. I don't know. But I mean, longer if you include my waffling. I shall stop now. Be nice to everyone. Be nice. That's all I ask. And I'll see you next time. Anyway, take care. Be a good daddy, be a good mummy, be a good whatever you are, and be good to one another, especially in the comments. I'll see you next time. Afterburner sucks.